All right, and we back. We back for another one. Let's tell the true boxing pod. Is your boy the Valley Savage. We got Coach Leaf in the building, numero uno in the building.
Yes, sir.
Hit that like and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms:
Notified.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We everywhere, man. But we gonna jump right into it. We're not gonna be here long, but I wanted to wait for Leaf because this is Leaf's favorite fighter right now. And your boy Eddie Hearn has something to say about Terrence Crawford. I don't know if you heard.
No, I didn't. Let me hear.
Well, he happens to think, and I think it has some validity to it because Eddie is obviously a promoter. He's one of the big three or the big four, however you want to look at PBC right now.
Right.
But so I think you can. I mean, obviously he's a promoter, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. But he thinks that Crawford, if he does not get the Canelo fight, won't fight again.
Nah, that ain't happening. I mean, I know what Crawford's doing. He wants the money fights now. He's been proved himself. I mean, you know what he did to Spence. He don't really have to prove himself, just like Canelo. He don't have to really prove himself. So he's looking for the money fights. I do not believe he's going to retire, but he wants something that's worth his while. Everyone's trying to throw him against Boots, but I don't even want to see that fight, to be honest with you.
So then you think that Eddie Hearn has a point then?
He's trying to make it that because he wants him to fight Boots if he don't fight Canelo. You know it is. Eddie Hearn, that's his fighter. So he wants Crawford and Boots to fight.
Yeah, but how does that help Boots if he says that he's going to retire if he doesn't get the Canelo fight? I don't understand that angle.
Well, I'm saying he's trying to force to the people that he's going to retire. Put that out there. Oh, if Crawford don't get Canelo, who he's going to fight? He's just going to retire. I don't believe that shit. I think Crawford wants if they present something else bigger than Canelo, he's going to fight. He just don't want to fight Boots because Boots is up and comer. He needs to get his. He hasn't proved as much as what Crawford did. So what's the sense?
I think you're making Eddie Hearn's point because you're saying unless you offer something bigger than Canelo, then yeah, but who's bigger than Canelo?
Rick, you got one on that one? Because Rick, you can hear me, right? You got one on that one, right?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
That no one's bigger. Like not as far as Canelo, as big as Canelo, but there's other good fights. But you got to make it make sense. He wants the biggest fights possible. Crawford knows in his head he could beat Canelo,
right?
But I don't think he's gonna retire. I do not believe that at all.
Right, and so I think the way that Eddie Hearn. This is why I think this is tell the truth, and we're not casuals. We're knowledgeable of the game, not just in the ring, but we understand the business side of it too. But if you feel like the Canelo fight is the only fight that's worth it, but Canelo is the face of boxing.
Is he?
So
is he?
Who's the face of boxing if it ain't Canelo?
They saying Tank.
Who is he besides Tank?
Yeah, but even if you listen, men lie, women lie. Men lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie. Numbers and Tank is my favorite fighter. If you ask me who would I rather watch, I want to watch Tank all day. You know what I'm saying? But the numbers say that people want to watch Canelo. I mean, Canelo consistently outsells Tank. Yeah, Tank had that one fight with Ryan, but yeah, that was Tank versus Ryan.
But Canelo's losing the actual true fans because he's not fighting Benavidez.
That's not what the numbers say.
The numbers gonna be there always. I mean, you got Mexico behind him.
Exactly.
But why? Let me ask you something. Why is Canelo trying to fight Crawford at 150 million? If Crawford's a light work, he's coming from 54. Why is the Canelo raising the bar so high? Because he knows in the back of his head it's a lose-lose situation for him. Crawford could beat Canelo. I already know that.
I think that. I mean, I didn't hear. I gotta look that up. That he asked for 150 million. The only number that I heard for sure with 150 million and 200 million was Benavidez. I did not hear that for Crawford. Did you hear that, Rick?
I didn't hear that for Crawford.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hear that for Crawford? All right, so what you do is,
Rick is on a crazy delay, bro.
Yeah, I see that.
Damn.
It's that
Must be my connection, yo.
Nah, he got the Obama plan. he got that.
Yo, Rick.
I got the Obama.
Rick. real quick, bro. Hop on the phone.
I think I'm about to go to my phone, kid.
Yeah, hop on the phone and just hit the exact same link, bro. Because you are like on a 1-second delay.
Javar, real quick. He did off Turkey Algic, whatever his name is.
I can even hit.
Offered. Even Crawford himself said 120.
Right now it's bad.
Yeah, bro. Yo, you are chopped right now, bro. You are. I don't know what you.
I'll be back.
Yeah, just jump on the phone. I'm gonna finish grinding up Javar or Valley Savage.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You hopping off?
Yeah, just hop right back in, Rick. Just set it up. Just get on the phone real quick. And just hop right back in.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right. So if you want to see when he offered, there's a video of Crawford talking about it. Canelo said, I want 100. Go look on it when he's talking about fighting Crawford. He said, I want 150 million.
Matter of fact, I could look it up right now.
Look it up. Y'all both, I can't believe y'all both didn't. You know, I'll be watching all the videos, baby. He will not fight Crawford 120 million. He wants it at 150 million because he knows in his heart Crawford could beat him anyway.
Fight.
And he said, I don't like fighters that move. Well, you just gave the blueprint. Crawford can move all day on him. Let's see. Pull it up. Pull the footage up.
Yeah, you're right.
Told you.
Yeah. It says the real problem preventing Crawford from getting his wish is the 50 million that Canelo wants for the fight. Crawford will get his dream fight if His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh is willing to meet Canelo's asking price.
Turkey Al-Sheikh offered him 120. He said no, 150. What's up with 120 million?
And the thing is though, is like it's weird. Like with the PBC fighters, why are the PBC fighters asking for so much money? I don't get it. Like Tank is like, I want 2 Ferraris if they're gonna just to sit down and talk to them, not to fight, but just to sit down and negotiate. PBC. Canelo's talking about I want 150 to 200 million for Benavidez. I want 150 for Crawford. PBC.
No. Canelo said 200 for Benavidez, no 150 because he ain't doing the 150, and he wants 150 for Crawford. 200 for Benavidez.
The first quote he said was 150 to 200, and then he reneged on that and said 200.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but then he's asking for 150 for Crawford, and I don't think that it's anything about him being scared. I think it has everything to do with him knowing that Turkey Al-Sheikh has the bread. Like if you have the money to pay Joshua, you know, the money that he paid him those couple times that he fought
Usyk.
No, not Usyk. He fought the UFC fighter.
Ngannou.
Ngannou, and now he's fighting Dubois. And he's seeing those checks, and he's like, well, if you cutting those kind of checks for Anthony Joshua, well, I'm gonna want this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, right? The point that I'm trying to make is that I think Eddie has a point, because if you're looking for that kind of money, right? The only person that can get you that kind of money is Canelo Alvarez. The only one. So, and if you don't fight Canelo, that means if you fight anybody else, you're not going to get the kind of money that you're looking for. So, or are you just going to retire, or are you going to fight for less money?
No, he can still clean up 154. The thing is, Crawford
for less money.
It's going to be less money than Canelo. Anything's less money than Canelo. But he's not going to retire because he's still in his prime. People think that Crawford fell off when he went against Majimov, but he didn't. That was a good ass fight.
Back in the building.
All right, yeah. Now you good, bro.
Yeah, you're on point now.
Look, he threw the blur on and
laptop.
everything, yo. You got the
Hell
HDR and shit like. Damn,
Yes,
son.
sir. Yes, son.
I didn't even,
Phone's legit. Phone's legit. Laptop is trash.
My man got the.
What you got? 1983 laptop.
got that 1907. Got that 1985 Dell, kid. Just dropped.
Right. It got the kickstand on it still too, don't it? Kickstand still.
Got the floppy disk. Got the floppy disk to put up in there. You know what I'm saying?
My man was using Windows Vista.
Damn,
but no, I don't agree, man. I think Crawford ain't retiring, bro. Do you think that, Rick? You think Crawford's ready to retire if you don't get Canelo?
My fault, man. I guess I missed out on what was going on for a second there. Yeah, I know before I got my whack ass connection, it looked like it was a talk about Crawford retiring if he doesn't get the Canelo fight. Then we were talking about Canelo being the face of boxing, which he kind of is, besides Tank. Tank and him are like top dogs in the game right now. But in reality, I think I don't think he's retiring. I think he's looking for the big fights. I think he wants the major fights. My only thing now, when we were just talking about before it got cut off, because he just got a world title at 154 now with Madrimov. You know, would he not want to unify? Would he not want to, clear that division? Would that motivate Crawford?
I just said the same thing. He could clean up that division, make a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna retire. He's still got too much. And like I said before, people think that he was slipping against Madrimov, but Styles makes fights. Yeah, but that's a lot of people. Oh, he was close. He lost. But you didn't really see Crawford beat him. It was a tough fight because of Styles.
For sure.
Yeah, so that.
I think. Oh yeah, for sure. I think they're looking for any excuse for T-Bud now, being that like he's older in age. They're trying to say he's at the end. He's proved a lot in the sport. It's like only a matter of time because he's older. They're trying to find scenarios for T-Bud and to say it's over. Where in reality, I still think he got a lot of dog in him, man. Let's look at his fights. Like, where has he really taken much damage? Unless his training camps are rough and, he's been in some hard sparring we don't know about. But I don't think so. You know what I mean? So I think he's got plenty of the gas tank. I still think he's got the dog in him. Me and Javar were kind of talking on the last episode. We were talking yesterday about this, where it's like he goes up to people on site. Like, he doesn't play. Like, Crawford, if he knows something's up, he's gonna approach you. He did it with Spence. Even with Boots, like he sees Boots, he's like looking at Boots, like, yo, like, I'm here.
Yeah.
So I think Crawford got dog in him. He's still ready to go.
Oh, he got
the money has to make sense. I think the fight and the money got to make sense.
Right.
I think that the dog isn't a question. I think that Crawford is going to die a dog. It's just that, when you're coming to that age, I'm the same age as Crawford, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that Crawford is, in much better shape and he's taken much better care of his body, but he's also been fighting since he came out the womb. He's also been shot in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been through, he has a lot of rounds on him, bro. And in this fight game, like, y'all know that the shit ain't easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's that saying where it's hard to get up and run those 10 miles when you're climbing out of silk sheets. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it could be like you're saying like, hey, listen, he can clean up 154. And I think that Crawford is more than capable of cleaning up 154. I think if he wants to do that, he can do that. But let me make this perfectly clear. 154 is not 147. That is where the smoke is at. You know what I'm saying? Like, once he knocked off Spence, bro, after Spence, it's like, who the hell who else is there besides Boots?
I know.
But there's one guy at 147, but when you go up to 154, holy shit, bro.
Wait. Who you think can really beat Crawford even now at 154?
I didn't say beat. but it ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy because Madrimov is not the only dog up there.
Yeah,
He's not.
The reason why, see, we've been going back and forth about this a while. The reason why, tell the truth. We don't tell the truth, right? We don't tell the truth, right? We don't keep it. We can't lie to the people.
Keep it 100.
We can't lie to the
Don't lie to America. Don't lie to America.
Tell the truth. Listen, the styles make fights. The way Madrimov was in and out, he's got a decorated amateur career. The man can fight. So the in and out, he's only throwing when he could hit you with a bomb. So Crawford couldn't even get off the way he normally would get off. That's why he was setting up on a jab and feinting a lot. That's why there was a lot of pausing in the fight because they were both thinking. But Madrimov is in and out and moving side to side. Now you get a guy like Canelo who's right in front of you. Crawford gonna be able to let his combinations go. You got a guy like Lubin who's right in front of you.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's 54.
We're talking about 54.
Oh yeah, but the styles. Lubin's right there. Fandora's right there. Tim Tszyu is an awkward style. To me, that's an awkward style, just like Madrimov. But then who else at 54 that's really could beat Crawford?
My boy.
We gonna say what? Ponytail Thurman?
No, Virgil.
Ponytail Thurman?
Virgil Ortiz, bro.
Could beat Crawford?
I did not say he can beat him. You gotta listen to me, champ.
No, I know.
I started off with if he wants to clean up 154, then that's exactly what he'll do. That's exactly what he'll do. If he wants to be undisputed at 154,
who could beat him?
I don't think anybody can beat him, but I don't think that the way that he was mowing people down at 147, that won't be the same at 154. It won't be the same. He'll win those fights. It's gonna be a much tougher. That's gonna be a higher mountain to climb. It's not gonna be that easy because then you still got Jamel, you got Tim Tszyu, you got Virgil, you got Fandora, you have Lubin, you have all these guys that are hungry, bro. It's not like they just gonna hand it to Crawford. He's gonna have to work for it. And I think Crawford can win. But at the same time, bro, Crawford has been through hell and came out on top. You're 36 years old.
Damn.
You haven't too much punishment in sport.
Fandora's got two of the belts. He's got WBO and WBC.
Yeah. And he's supposed to be fighting Spence, but he fights Crawford, who he just ducked.
Yeah, he had WBC and then he took the WBO off of
Tszyu, right?
Off of Tszyu.
Now, Pete.
So
Crawford's gonna knock
who's Bakram then?
Huh?
Who's Bakram? I don't even know who this is. Who's Bakram? He's the IBF champ. I'm looking at 154 junior middleweights right now. Bakram, Murda Zalib or whatever.
Yeah. Is that the dude that fought Virgil?
No.
Who's the guy that fought Virgil?
Damn, you about to have me look this shit up now again, bro.
But remember, Virgil just got dropped in the last fight twice. Pretty much everyone said he lost, but they gave it to him. Let's keep it 100. Tell the truth. Do y'all think Virgil won that last fight? Yes or no? I didn't see it.
What, the Virgil Ortiz fight?
Yeah, did he win or lose?
It was a close.
He got dropped twice.
Virgil fought Bokachuk. Okay. Virgil fought Bokachuk.
Now Crawford dropped him. He getting stopped. When Crawford hurt you, it knocks you down. You're getting stopped.
I think
he's Stone Cold Killer.
I think that you're talking about what he's done at 47. You got to give credit. You got to talk about these weight classes, bro. You keep talking about the styles, and you show no respect for weight classes, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna just tell you straight up, you have no respect for weight classes at all.
I do, and the reason why you're saying that because of the super middleweight with Canelo, because I believe that Crawford could be done. But Crawford, you can see Crawford when he started touching Madrimov, he was hurting Madrimov.
He was stunning him.
Madrimov hit him with some big shots.
He was stunning him.
I did not see Madrimov hurt.
I wouldn't say hurt.
I would say this.
I would say like stunned.
This is where I give Crawford the most credit in that fight because you could tell that whole fight that Crawford was having a tough time. And in those last 2 rounds, Crawford really turned it up. In the championship rounds, he's like, you know what? I don't really know if the judges are really giving it to me, so I'm gonna go out and take it. So in the championship rounds, when you're facing somebody as tough as Madrimov, Crawford took it to a whole nother level. He showed the champion and the dog that he really is. That's why I think that if he wants to go undisputed at 154, then that's exactly what he'll do. But I don't think that Crawford wants undisputed. I think that Crawford's looking like, bro, I've been undisputed in two divisions already. I've done that already. If I retired right now, I'm going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and y'all going to remember my name for the rest of your natural life. You're going to remember me in boxing history. I've already done it. Now pay me, because I've been dealing with Top Rank and Eddie Hearn. I mean, not Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, and I think he's still suing Bob Arum because he doesn't think that he was treated the way that he was supposed to be treated.
What beats 3-time undisputed? Who ever done that in the history of the sport?
Nobody's
Crawford talked about that too. He said, I might become 3-time undisputed.
Who's ever been 2-time undisputed?
Who not
2-division undisputed champion.
Anyway. Isn't he 2-time undisputed?
Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, yes, yeah.
Who else is 2-time undisputed? There's somebody else. Clarissa Shields. Yeah, Clarissa Shields.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but that's
she's the GOAT, but that's two different things, man.
The competition, we both know the competition for women and the competition for men are two completely different things. All respect to Clarissa Shields, don't get me wrong, she can fight. Right. She is the GOAT. She's the greatest woman boxer of all time. I agree, but there's levels to this. You know, Clarissa calling out like Keith Thurman and calling out like Ryan Garcia, like you need to stop. If Ryan Garcia catches her with one of those hooks,
it's a wrap.
Goodbye. If Keith Thurman catches ponytail or no ponytail, Crawford.
Where is he though? Where is Keith Thurman?
Y'all can keep talking. Hold on.
Where's Thurman?
Receding braids and all. Yeah, he's still putting her down.
Bicep torn when he was about to fight Tim. You see it. Where the milk at? Bicep torn, and all of a sudden, ponytail's gone. Where's Keith Thurman at?
He lost his powers.
Man, one thing about Thurman,
lost his powers, bro.
All that when Floyd was at the top. I want Floyd, and this and that. And I couldn't stand. I'm like, yo, bro, get there first. Then he fought Danny Garcia. It was a really good fight. I thought Danny, could have pulled that off. But it was a good fight. He beat Danny. He beat Porter. Then you just stop fighting. And then you come back 2 years, got hurt to the body. He got hurt all the time to the body.
Man. Touch his body. My man Keith is no more one time.
Had him spin that mouthpiece out. Barrios had him spin that mouthpiece out.
Tim Tszyu would have not
in the ring, boy.
Tim Tszyu would have not. Tim Tszyu would have not Keith Thurman through the ropes.
The ropes.
My boy,
you had him be out.
My boy, would skip to my Lou in there, boy. Right. He was like Mexican Zoo. Yo, Zoo would have hurt that. He would have hurt that man, bro.
Right.
He would have hurt him.
He would have.
Styles to make fights, and that's. But see, we can't say that Crawford can't hurt these guys at 54 because he couldn't get off the way he wanted to against Madrigal. That's what I'm saying.
So you think
that he can't hurt?
So
why are you putting words in my mouth?
No, I'm just saying it because you said just saying welterweight. Right,
it's not.
It's a bigger weight class.
Yeah,
it's
up in weight. Get off and touch you the way he's gonna be clipping these guys just the same.
I don't think he knows. Listen. Let me say this. I don't think No, there's one 154 that I think that he could stop. No, two. There's two. And that's Fundora and Lubin. But I think he goes the distance with everybody else. Yes, he wins. But he goes the distance with even Virgil. Virgil. Yes.
I don't agree with on that one.
He beats Virgil. Don't get me wrong. I think he does beat Virgil, but he does not knock Virgil out. No.
I think
go and watch the tape on Bokachuk. Bokachuk is not, bro. Bokachuk is tough. Yeah, that motherfucker Crawford is tough as fuck, bro.
He's not Crawford. I'm telling you.
He is.
All right. And neither Madrimov and Crawford either. And you see how he struggled with him. Bokachuk is tough, bro. Virgil Ortiz was not just undefeated, bro. He knocked everybody out.
Everybody.
That was the first guy that he did not stop. He knocked everybody out. And we're not talking about Berlanga's record here. It wasn't the tomato cans that Berlanga was matched up against. No. Virgil stopped everyone.
Mean machine.
You know what I'm saying? So I give all the credit me saying that he's not going to knock everybody out isn't me disrespecting Crawford.
No, absolutely.
I think you can be. I think you can still be You could go undisputed if you wanted. I think you can beat Tramel Charlo. I think you can beat Lubin. I think you can beat Fedor. I think you can beat Zoo. I think you could. I think you could beat Virgil. Yeah, but it won't be as easy as it was at 147. I promise you that.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's not gonna be easy, but he can still get them out of there. Tim Zoo, I don't think he can stop. That's one guy. It's just
no, he's not stopping Zoo. No,
but I can see him stopping Virgil. I swear to God,
I do too. You know what's crazy?
Boots is on his way. And Boots is on his way to 154. Do not let Boots. I'm telling you now. Don't let Boots get a belt before Crawford gets it, and then he has to go through Boots to get that belt.
Well, they said that they might have him fight.
That's it. He's retired.
And I think that I don't know for sure. Y'all know better than me. I never seen Boots in person, but on camera, and when I see a Boots standing next to like Tato and next to Leaf and shit like that, bro, Boots is big, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you even squeeze down a 47? Is crazy to me. And he has an IBF belt, so that means that he can only rehydrate to 10 more pounds, and he's doing that to guys in there. So imagine when he goes to 154 and feels more comfortable, and then Crawford is coming
fully
up to 130.
I know, Rick.
If Boots goes up to 154, if Boots is 154 tomorrow, who's the best 154 pounder in boxing?
Boots.
Over Crawford?
Shit.
That's what Crawford went 54.
Right now. I know.
The thing is this.
That's right. Yeah.
Boots.
It's the battle. It's the battle between them again. It's just like them at 147.
I love Boots. I met Boots. I seen him spar. He did some shit in the ring. I've been watching boxing my whole life. I've been in it. That I have never seen anyone do in my life. He did some shit in the ring that I have never seen anyone do in my life. He's special. And a lot of people haven't even seen him all the way yet.
Rick, is Khalif delayed to you? Is he showing? Is his lips matching?
Nah, he's good money.
I'm good over
here. He's good money. He's good money from what I see.
Yeah. Say something again, Leaf.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm seeing a delay.
Damn.
Fuck it. Just go ahead.
Technical difficulties. You're gonna be popping and logging.
Yeah,
you're gonna be popping and logging.
Well, we gotta test run it more with this. I think we can do the laptop. But anyway, real quick, Boots. I seen him. I know Rick's seen him in sparring. If you watch Boys of the Troop, I've seen shit that he done that I've never seen anyone do ever in boxing. He got a lot more skill than you've seen yet. That's the thing. He is dangerous. And yeah, of course, that would be a good fight between him and Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I don't want to see it is Crawford is looking for the mega fights and on his way out, and Boots is going to be the next Crawford, the next pound for pound king. And that's how I really want to see it.
And the thing is, though, is that like I know, like I said, Crawford is a dog, but you got to look at it like Boots is very talented. I love Boots. I love watching him fight, but Boots is not going to bring you a check. And Boots is a really, really big threat. You're looking for a Canelo check. Boots will not give you nowhere near a Canelo check, not even close. That's the biggest threat at 154. The biggest threat, because not only is he bigger than you, right? But he's younger than you, and he's hungrier than you. They're both dogs, but Boots is striving and grinding and losing sleep to get where Crawford is at. Crawford is already there. He's been there for a couple years now.
Oh yeah,
I've been getting big checks for years now. Big $10 million checks, $15 million checks, and now he's looking for that $20+ million check. Boots is still out here making $1, $2, $3 million. He's trying to get to where at that level. So you're going in there with that hungry young lion who's going to be moving up, and I guarantee you he's going to be feeling way better at that weight. What we've seen Crawford, for me, I thought that Crawford looked a little bit slower and didn't seem like the power that he had at 147 came with him. Yes, his IQ in the ring traveled up there with him. Yes, his the savviness in the ring. You know what I mean? The style, of course, the style is going to go with him wherever. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Madrimov is a tough matchup. But when you look at all the fights that he had at 47, even at 40, he's not the same Crawford. I don't know if it's age, I don't know if it's weight, but it's definitely something. And the little decrease that we've seen in Crawford, even though I think it's good enough for him to go undisputed at 154, is not going to be the same for Boots. It's going to be a increase for Boots.
You see how I'm doing, right?
So the shit that I see at 47 for Boots, I think that you're going to see it go up a level at 54.
Let me ask you, Rick. What did you see when he fought Majamal? Did you see a decrease, or did you just see? What did you see when you watched that fight?
Slight decrease. Slight decrease.
I didn't see a slight decrease. I literally saw a person that was adjusting to a different style that he isn't normally used to dealing with in there. I think it was just, and which is just so amazing about Bud, because he's able to make those adjustments with somebody like that who's kind of awkward, who is, trying to land the awkward big right hand, was constantly, trying to press forward and really trying to put on those big shots on him and time him differently. Those angles are different. Angles are different. And it was something for Crawford where it was kind of, it was something he wasn't used to being and dealing with in the ring. And I think that kind of affected his performance. Not saying it was bad. I felt he did great. Even we look at Crawford, when he usually leaves fights, he has nothing. And then all of a sudden, like, he's leaving his left eye is like kind of a little lumped up. Obviously he was in a fight. He was in a challenging technical fight that he was able to come out on top because he's that special and he's that gifted of a skilled boxer.
So let me ask you.
I didn't see the decline. But I just think with age, I agree with you, Javar, there. With the age, with the weight class, when you go up sometimes, you're used to being at a certain weight and you're kind of lighter, you float a little better, you feel a little stronger coming down to those, the lower weight. When you're going up and maybe you're not as big and you're not as heavy, it's kind of like you're maybe a little slower, you're a little delayed, you're a little sluggish. So those things could have an effect. And I think you're absolutely right. I think the weight is a major thing. The age is a major issue as well, but I didn't see that much of a difference. It's just I want
to elaborate what he said though. Remember how you said the angles, right? When he was getting low, because Majimov was doing that a lot the entire time. But what also was offsetting Crawford was that Majimov was bouncing back and forth, in and out. That style, you can't time that shit. That's why when I was saying, like, when he would throw his jab, he was looking for Crawford to just throw something off to land something real hard to knock Crawford out. That's exactly what he was doing, and Crawford knew that. So that's why it was a lot of pausing in between. As I said, styles make fights. If you got a guy that's kind of like not moving in and out, Crawford's going to be able to be faster, stronger, and be able to touch him a lot more. When you can't
be able to time you, he's going to be able to time you.
Yeah, if you can't touch a guy, not know when he's coming with power, know when he's going to throw, you're going to be more hesitant. And that's why that performance looked like that. I mean, I seen him figure it out and still was able to link a little bit of combination. When you ever see Crawford not really get his hands off on somebody, right?
What I'm trying to ask is, like, why are we acting like Crawford has never seen a style like this ever in his life? Why we're talking about Terrence Crawford, right?
Right.
Okay, so Crawford has never seen this style of fighter ever. So he was never in the ring with anybody like
with the Cuban who actually rocked him.
Felix Diaz? No,
way back.
Hold on, Cuban that rock. Gamboa.
Gamboa.
Gamboa was kind of awkward.
His style was different.
Okay, but
but Rick's saying, just because Crawford been in the ring, his amateur background is not as extensive as Majimov's. Majimov was over 300 amateur fights.
We've seen what Crawford can do inside of a professional ring.
I've never seen that style, bro. That style is who do you see
Javar,
really fights like that?
So Javar, what's the style? Who was the one that gave him a crazy awkward style?
I was gonna say. No, that's exactly who I was gonna say was Gamboa. Yeah.
Or Mean Machine.
Mean Machine too, but Mean Machine was awkward, but it was completely different from Gamboa. There were two
more
different
of a straightforward.
styles. But
those guys over
at this point in Crawford's career, there is no style. There's nothing that Crawford hasn't seen. There's nothing he hasn't seen.
that style he hasn't. He might have seen something similar, but the patience of Madrimov and that style of Madrimov, bro. Like
I think
you
nailed it there.
You're right. When you actually in the ring and the guy is in and out, and you know he already strong. You know this man's dangerous. And he's in and out, and you don't know when to place the jab, when to step forward, because any wrong set, you can
movement
get knocked unconscious. And Crawford knew that.
Okay, so saying that, I'll give you that. I agree with you because the way you broke that, and that's why I love having Leaf on here, because the way he breaks shit down,
right.
It's like a 3-year-old could understand it. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, besides okay, so Madrimov was a tough fight for Crawford. We agree, right? We all agree on that, right? Okay, so is Madrimov the most dangerous 54 champion right now,
or was,
or was? Let's go back before Crawford went in there and beat Madrimov. So if we go before that fight happened, is Madrimov the most dangerous 54 pounder that's a champion?
His accolades speaks volumes. So on paper, he's actually the top 154 pounder.
Because of what he did in the amateurs,
11 fights, bro.
Because of what he did in the amateurs.
Look at. All right, so here's an example.
And how many world champion in what? 10 fights?
Lomo, remember Lomo's
Loma.
Yeah.
He jumped right to the top to try to fight a champion. He lost his first fight, right?
Yes.
And then what happened? He dominated everyone after that.
Yeah.
And he's one of the best fighters. And he had 14 fights at the time?
Yeah, but how many times have we seen guys in the amateurs and it didn't translate into the pros?
Right. That happens, but there's a rare special.
Not with those certain people, man. The people that have the 300, the Triple Gs, the Madrimovs, these guys that have stellar amateur careers and they're overseas and they have over 300.
They're overseas. Those are dangerous fighters, bro.
Those fighters are different. Us in the US, we as skilled as we are and as like technical as we are, as flashy as we are, those 100 so fights we have in the US, it's different than them overseas, man. It's different. And how had that many, that's insane, that's wild, bro. That's double. That's double the amount.
That's why I kept saying I was concerned about that fight, because just because of the amateur background, how many? Well, he had one loss. And I don't remember.
He had more than that, but
it was rare.
It was I think it was single digits. I remember that it was single digits.
Crazy. That's crazy.
But in the amateurs is how many rounds?
3 threes typically.
Yeah, so 3 threes, right? And then at the same time, everybody that you're fighting, right? Do they make it to the pros or do they make it to be somebody special? No. Okay. So then when we go into the pros, that's why I look at the pro record a little bit. I'm not saying I don't respect your amateur record. I hear everything you guys are saying. Don't think that I'm coming across like, oh, well, fuck your amateur record. That ain't shit. But no, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, okay, now we're at the pros where every single pro, except for a select few, they all been in the amateurs. And you're fighting guys that are somebody's here. You're going from college basketball to the NBA draft. You're on the Sixers now. You're on the Lakers now, where everybody was in college and were high school athletes. They were told that they were the best things in sliced bread. But now you're here with everybody that was told that. And how do you do here? You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the Jermell Charlos, when you look at the Tim Zoos, when you look at the Sebastian Fondors, when you look at the Erickson Lubins, that's what I'm saying. And at a different weight class, I think that Crawford will go undisputed if he wants to, but it's not going to be the same. And especially if Jaron Boots is at the 154 division, you better not let him get a belt before Terrence gets it, because you're going to have to go through Boots. And I'm telling you now, that's going to be the best version of Boots. And he's going to have to go through hell.
Right. I agree with you. Yeah. But you got to also think about this. Madrigal fighting, like we said, 300 plus fights. He's fighting 100 freaking styles of Triple G, 100 different styles of that, because those guys are training like that. Those guys are monsters, bro.
Soviet style,
They're
Mexican
so
style.
different than us, bro. They're just rugged, tough, strong, and you beating that many monsters. Yeah, that boy was coming. That's why look at Triple G when he came over here.
Yeah.
He was knocking all these American guys out like they were freaking.
Yeah. Listen. I understand that. You know, and Loma had however many, like 200 wins in the amateur. You know what I mean? I don't know how many Tank had, but I do know what's going to happen if he goes in there with Loma. I know exactly what's going to happen. All those victories in the amateurs is not going to help you, champ. They're still going to have to pick you up off the canvas. Still.
Well, let's mention the guy that's
Loma's
been calling out.
Drugged.
Yeah. Let's mention the guy that's been calling out Boots, Blair Cobbs. What's up?
We talked about that guy yesterday, man. Yeah, Rick. Yeah. Take over, Rick. I'll be right back.
We was on that one yesterday, yo. That was the last episode we was talking on that one, man.
What happened? What'd you say?
We were going at that. We're going at that one with Boots, man. Like how he's talking crazy, how he's talking out of pocket, acting like he's gonna be able to contend with someone like Boots, man. And I was just going into some things about what I've seen, you know, because I remember I witnessed seeing him spar Sosa, Jason Sosa over the years. We know he's only a 126, 130 pounder. And I was seeing what Sosa was doing to Blair. But we were going into the Broner fight. You know, how
you heard what I said to you earlier. Yeah. Us personally. Yo, Blair Cobb, listen, all right. He's kind of like, to me, he's like we know he's from Philly, so we know he got some dog in him.
Yeah.
But he's kind of like,
he does,
like part retarded. Not disrespected though, but like something wrong with him. You know what I mean? Woo, and all this Ric Flair. You really think you Ric Flair, Flair to Flair? Cool, respect it. Calling out Boots is insane. Okay, your style is sloppy. You're not gonna get off like you think you're gonna get off with Boots. Boots is gonna break you down, knock the Jerry curl juice right off you, bro. We're gonna be able to follow him from the entrance to the ring and back to the entrance. Because Boots is gonna knock him out cold, bro. I don't understand. Now Blair's a big dude, man. His style is different, it's nice, but Rocha knocked you out. And if Rocha knocked you out,
I know we talked about that.
Boots is gonna decapitate you, bro. So just pump the brakes a little bit, you know what I mean?
But
I think that styles make fights. Yeah. Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
Styles make fights.
I think what we were getting at, you know, yesterday, and I was mentioning it. I think yesterday Blair is just kind of like you're saying jokingly he's kind of retarded, but I think it's just him trying to get the attention, trying to get the views, trying to get people to watch him, because obviously his boxing's not doing it. He's not getting the matchups for him to display anything. So he's got to do anything to get that approach with Boots, with the big names, right? So he's going to call out the best because everybody's going to talk about it, just like we're doing right now. Right. So it's just an approach to get people to tune in and see him, and they want to know who Blair is now. Where before it's like you're boxing, nobody ever knew about you. Now you're talking about Boots, you're bringing names like that. So I think he has the ultimate respect for Boots because he knows, like, yo, Boots is special, but he's doing whatever he can to get in the ring with somebody like that, because that's going to, win or lose, that's going to kind of give him a little push and buzz in his career, where Boots beating him, he'll still get a fight and still be all right after Boots. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he's going to be all right.
This guy
because he fought Boots.
This guy actually dropped and hurt Broner. I was shocked. Broner got up and showed true warrior and dog too. I love the fact, but he knocked Broner's tooth out. That man can hit pretty damn hard to do that. With that being said, you know, he got a little bit freakish power, you know. But
yeah,
is Broner really a good parameter to be measuring Blair on? No,
not at this stage. No.
No,
I mean,
Broner was out the ring for how long before he got into that in there, bro? Come on, like that's right. You know what I mean? Like, again, I was rooting for Broner, but I think we could all see what was we knew what was going to happen. Knew it was gonna happen. He's just not. He's not Broner. He's not the about billions Broner that we remember. Like that Broner era was legendary. Legendary, bro. Like there was a point that I thought that I really thought that at one point, like if anybody was gonna beat Mayweather, it was gonna be him. Like he was gonna be the one to actually really give Mayweather a test, like a real test. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, the Maidana fight happened, and then it was all pretty much like downhill from there.
Well, you should never have jumped up 2 weight classes to try to test that monster. But remember when he did it, Jason, the American Dream Litzau? Yo, he knocked Litzau's fucking block off, bro. And I thought Litzau was a decent fighter. Yeah, that man's still hanging on the ropes. He's still hanging on the He's hanging on the ropes. Damn, Broner was a monster, bro. And then he he was hanging on the ropes. Remember, he knocked out someone else too. That was a really good fighter. God, I can't think of this dude's name. He broke him down bad too, Broner.
Bro, he didn't fight Matisse, did he?
Hell no.
Nah, I'm about to say who the hell did he fight? Yeah,
it was the dude that beat John Molina when he was at 35.
Oh my God, Molina.
Fight. Yeah, Molina. Broner beat Molina too.
I know. That's what I was about to say. People forgot about it and sleep on Molina.
He went in there against Pacquiao, didn't get knocked out at all, surprisingly. Y'all looking it up, right? Who Broner fought? Broner fought.
Hell yeah. I'm looking at his box fight right now.
Tell the truth.
Nah.
Look at the.
I'll be right back.
Right 2 seconds. Clocking out for a second.
Oh, fucking
what you peeping right now?
I'm trying to think of the one he's talking about.
I know. He fought Jesse Vargas, Mikey Garcia. Wow, Ashley Theophane. I haven't heard of that name in a minute. Yeah, he beat Molina.
Yeah, but fucking
twice. Wait, Carlos Molina, John Molina. Oh shit, I forgot about Malinaji.
Yeah, I left with his belt and his girl.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That was a legendary post-fight fucking interview, bro. That shit was legendary.
Oh, I think he's talking about Escobedo. That was the WBO super feather.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I think the Rocha fight might have been a fluke, but at the end of the day, bro, Boots would never get that man a fight because I'm not. Why would I fight you, bro? What does that fight do for me? What does it do for me? I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you a check just to beat your ass. Like we just talked about this yesterday. Like no, exactly. You want to talk shit. Come on home, right? You from Philly, right? You say you're from Philly. You're gonna take the city from me since, like, you know, yada yada. Okay, well, come down. You know where I train at. You know where the dungeon is, right? They'll let you in, right? Step your ass in this ring if you really want it like that. But I'm not. Why would I fight you on TV in the ring for what? I'm gonna cut you a check for what? You need a check from me. I don't need shit from you.
Right.
I don't need nothing from you. Fighting you literally does nothing for me. Blair Cobbs is not. He is not ranked. He's not ranked in any sanctioning body at all. He's not ranked at all. So if you're not ranked, my brother, why would I, a champion, come and fight you just because? Woo! Like no.
That's what I said.
Like, you're painting your nails and shit like that. Like why that does nothing for me at all.
Hey yo. But
tweaking.
Yeah, he painting the nails, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. No grown man. I seen some man do it. You know, y'all could do.
I remember Broner was like, "I'll never lose to a man that paints his nails," and the man that paints his nails went and knocked his tooth out.
And he's like this. Broner went like this. Yo, I did not. The way he got hit though hurt me.
That Soldier Boy Superman.
Boom, he was like, "Oh," I'm like, I had it like in slow motion. You know, he was like,
"Yo, please put that clip in right now." Where's the
yeah, throw that clip in.
Throw that Soldier Man clip in right now.
Did you see Broner go like this? Broner like this.
Yeah, where my tooth?
Where that tooth go? It spit on the ground.
I must have smoked those. Damn.
Yeah, but like I said, it ain't gonna do shit for him. We said this yesterday. Like the only way Boots is gonna fight him is if he pulls up to the dungeon and he gets in a ring. They'll give him some. They'll even give him some headgear. I don't even think Boots would even wear any headgear.
He said headgear.
Like they're gonna put a helmet on him, and Boots will probably still give him a concussion. You know what I'm saying? So it's pointless to even really talk about because Boots is smart enough. His team is smart enough. They'd be like, man, no. He offers you absolutely nothing.
Right.
Nothing. His promotional team he's with Don King now. Like he was better off with Golden Boy.
Right.
He was better off doing that.
So real quick on the next topic, Tank and Shakur, is they next? So who's Tank? They talking about him fighting Ryle?
Bro,
that's
Shakur
the wave right now.
You know Shakur ain't next, man. Tell the truth, man.
Why not though? You don't think the money's right?
Because Shakur wouldn't sign with Eddie Hearn and Tank is with PBC. If you wanted to fight Tank, if you really wanted to fight Tank, bro.
So you thinking that Shakur don't want to fight
PBC?
Then?
Huh?
You think Shakur really doesn't want to fight?
No, I think he wants the money. I think he's moving like Devin, and Devin went and fought Ryan, not because Ryan did anything for him, because Ryan only thing that Devin fought up until Ryan was champions. Either you were a champion or you were a former champion. That's the only thing Devin fought. And then you went and fought Ryan and go and chase a check, and now look what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Shakur is on that wave right now, and he's like, I want the bread. So he went with Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn is with Alice Sheik, and Alice Sheik got that Saudi oil prince money, and he's gonna cut him. He's gonna cut him a check. Money. Because the rumor it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed, but they're saying that they're gonna give Shakur $5 million and be fighting Joe Cordina, who just got knocked out at 130. So you're bringing up a guy that just got stopped.
What is going on, man? What about the bull? What about the other bull?
The business, man. The business is crazy.
Yeah. Keyshawn, but the other one that's supposed to fight Keyshawn, you say he got problems with him. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Kid Austin.
Yeah.
You're talking about Floyd Schofield.
He
a problem. Right. Yeah,
that boy all right, man. He got switch.
Oh, I can show you. I'm gonna show you how this shit, bro. This was crazy.
Tank talking about the push-up shit? No. The push-up shit I see him do. I'm like, yo, this kid crazy.
I'm talking about this.
Let me see what he's talking about.
Let me go to screen record.
I was watching all types of boxes. You know what I mean? I was watching boxes all day, man. Drinking chocolate milk. You know what I'm saying? My weed.
It's right here.
You.
The Yoo-hoo, you know what I'm saying? Yoo-hoo went out, but you know what I mean? I had Koo-hoo. You know what I mean? Dry pretzels, you know what I mean? You know how I go.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, come on, bro.
Dry pretzels.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Fuck.
But boxing, I was watching that shit all day. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching all types
popcorn, no butter.
Yeah. Talking about oval head and box. But Belanga Canelo too. Belanga Canelo this Saturday.
Can y'all see the screen?
I see the screen, yeah, but there's nothing going on. Like I'm seeing like comments.
This is Gervonta, and he says this is talking about Schofield. His pops is gay.
Damn.
And I've been wondering why he act like that, but this video definitely shows Buddy gay. Who the fuck is this kid?
Yo, and then the person he might fight. He got a belt, don't he?
No, Schofield does not have a belt at 35.
You sure?
No, he doesn't.
All right.
I'm positive.
Okay.
The belts are Tank, Loma.
Ryle.
No, Ryle's at 140.
Oh, is he at 140? All right.
Yeah, it's Tank, Loma, Shakur, and the Ukrainian guy. I think it. The hell is his name, bruv? The hell is his name?
Dennis Barancik,
Yeah,
whatever.
Baranchik. Yeah, it's Baranchik.
Yeah, Dennis Barancik.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's another Ukrainian bull.
Yeah, but yeah, Schofield is he's nice, bro.
I can't believe Devontae just called and said that to him, but yeah, Schofield's all right. He's a good fighter, man. He's I don't know, he's showing some noise. He's making some noise. I don't think
he gotta do more.
He's too early on.
Yeah, he was supposed to fight Slive before not Nick Ball. Lucas Body. Remember that fight with Lucas Body and Sylvie or Slive or whatever his name was on that Jake Paul card, and Slive was giving him the business, and then Lucas Body came out of nowhere and slept, like he put.
Oh, you talking about
him, flatlined him,
right?
Yeah, H2O, yeah, bro. Yo,
flatlined him.
Woo.
Yo, he went to sleep, bro.
Dude. That's
bad. What happens though. What happened when you used to ducking with no hands up? You doing this and that man hit that boy with that right hand left hook so hard, bro.
And he was straight out. The thing is, he got complacent. He was killing him all night. I don't think Body won a single round, bro.
That shows boxing though. Any man could get caught, knocked out cold. Like he thought he had the whole fight.
Mm-hmm. But he's very skilled. He's very skilled and finesse. So I think he's used to getting away with shit.
Too. He could punch.
Mm-hmm. I don't have nothing against him. I don't know, man. I don't think he's a natural puncher. I think he's like an explosive, athletic type of puncher. And Khalif, you know the difference. There's people that just have born-bred power. They hit you with studs. He reminds me like he has like full like hip rotation. He's explosive. You could tell he has like an athletic ability to create knockouts. I don't see him I don't look at him and when he hits people, I'm like,
okay.
Like he has to really turn everything into it.
Yeah.
Kind of look at Devin Haney. Like when Devin Haney had his very few slim knockouts, it was like he had to put everything into it. Perfect placement.
Yeah, you're right.
He turned his whole damn body into it, right? So he's very athletic. I just don't think he has the pop or crack. Like say
Tank,
Tank
exactly.
Tank
just go like this and you're gone. Tank is
just different, bro. Just blessed with different power and genetics, man. And he's a problem, man. Damn, to sleep Loma though. Fuck, man. That's crazy to say to me.
Nah, he's going to sleep. You're going to sleep.
Shit. Hold on. Tank versus Loma?
Loma, if it happens.
Tank will knock Loma's face off. I know Loma's a good fighter. Yeah, it's styles and fights. Tank's Loma's gonna get off on Tank at first, but once Tank comes, he just proves it over and over again. Once he just said, "You know what, I'm coming to you," it's over. Just like Leo Santa Cruz is a prime example. Letting his hands, he was beating Tank up a little bit. Tank say, "All right, got close, wham, gone." None of those guys, if they can't take those big shots like that, they're done. And that's the thing. I'm going with Shakur.
Yeah.
He's not going to be able to keep Tank off.
I just think with Loma's footwork, angles, constant movement, he's not going to be as easy to hit. But then again, I mean, I can't front. I mean, we see him get dropped. We see him get hit with, what's his name? Linares back in the day. Even when he lost his fight, the Mexican dropped him back in the day. So it's
Orlando Salido? Did he beat
Salido?
He dropped Loma.
Salido dropped Loma too.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Salido dropped him too. So
he doesn't. He's not gonna beat Tank.
If he's getting touched, you know what I'm saying? Like even with all I think with Loma, he gets a lot of. At first, he's like nonstop, like switching angles, using his feet, creating volume, and then he gets a little too comfortable in front, and that's when people are just bloop, catching him and sitting them down.
You also like to put things in your face to kind of offset you to turn angles, to then let his. And I notice he touch, and then he looks for a big shot. That's not gonna keep Tank off him, bro.
No.
Yeah.
That's not. Tank gonna start shooting downstairs when he do that. He's gonna go right downstairs and hurt him. Once he starts touching Lomo's gonna not be moving as much.
I know.
Close range
and you can tell too, like lately, Loma don't like those body shots, and it's clear as day. It's clear as day.
What? With Devin Haney? Devin Haney fight?
With Devin. And
that was one of them.
Oh shit.
Kambosos. He kind of whooped Kambosos' ass, so I ain't gonna hold you.
Kinda.
He beat the pads off that man too. Yeah,
he beat the brakes off of.
Kangaroo Jack, he gone, baby. I don't know. Kangaroo Jack, go.
He beat the kangaroo right out of him, dog.
Yeah.
Kinda. He beat the hell out of that boy.
Yeah, he had that boy all types of clip
is Lomo stopped. Then he stopped Kambosos, right? He stopped Kambosos.
Yeah, he stopped him.
But Devin Haney fought him twice and couldn't stop him. And I know Devin could have stopped Kambosos if he would have kind of pushed forward a little bit more to try to get him out. Because Devin Haney. I don't think
Devin will get another knockout for the rest of his career.
He fights to win. He fights to win, not to kill.
I agree.
Yeah, he's not gonna
lower weight classes. He gets away with it.
I think he tried it, and he tried it with Ryan, thinking that his skills wasn't up there. Like, oh, if I'm gonna knock anybody out, I'm gonna knock him out, because he felt that he was levels above. So he tried to go for the kill, and that didn't work out the way he thought. It was
over in the first round, man. Within like a minute and some change, when Ryan touched him with that first time Devin was hurt, he was never the same at that first left hook. It was so fast and so clean on the chin. He never really recovered. But Devin showed dog for getting up, getting dropped, getting up, getting dropped, getting up. That shit was, that's hard to do, especially with them big left hooks like that.
Yeah,
Ryan was busting. I can't stand Ryan right now, but he whooped Devin's ass. I ain't gonna hold you. Steroids or not, that left hook.
He definitely did. Yeah, but strain or not.
Yeah. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I don't think Devin.
I don't care what he was on.
I don't know.
Oh, hell no.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Not at 140.
He tried to stop.
Not at 140.
So he dropped Prograis. He tried to stop Prograis. Devin Haney, when he cracked him, but he never really pressed. He doesn't press to finish you. He just fights you to win.
He's just not. He's not a finisher. In reality,
right?
If he has somebody hurt, it's kind of like he's getting you out right there, or they're going to recover.
I mean, he cracked
it's not.
He dropped Prograis, and he didn't jump on him. You know what I mean? That's
what I'm saying. He's not. He's not a boxer that is going to be there to finish. He's not there to finish you. We're Tank. He's there to finish you. He is there.
Yep. I think the same thing with Shakur.
Wearing you down.
Yep. Same with Shakur. Not gonna knock nobody out. Nobody.
He's not gonna. I thought you were about Tank.
Yeah, it's not the fact that they can't. It's just they don't really go for it. They can beat you up all day, swell you up, this and that, but they're not trying to really put something back heavy, because you got to really sit on a shot to be there. They're touching you, moving, touching. You know what I mean? And just outwilling, outboxing, but they're not trying to finish you a big shot, hurt you, and stop you, walk you down, knock you out.
So when's the last time we've had a stoppage from Shakur? That was back at what?
At what?
30, 26?
Yeah, maybe, you see what I'm saying? Maybe 31. Yeah. But he's not
probably 126.
Do you see him really trying to turn his shots over and try to knock a guy out? No, I don't see it.
I don't think he gets this. I don't think he gets the same respect in the upper weight classes than he did at the lower weight classes.
Hell no.
I just think he doesn't have that certain crack to really gain people's respect. I don't know. I mean, we haven't really. I don't know. In the past couple fights with Shakur, even though he's put on like superb, like, boxing skill, ring generalship, great footwork. We've seen a lot of good movement from Shakur as of lately. So people are saying he's a runner, he's a track star, but in reality, he's
that De Los Santos. That De Los Santos. It was a track star, bro.
He should have rematched that fight. He should have rematched that fight, because people knew he ran a lot. So that you can get in and stand toe to toe. But De Los Santos is a puncher.
He cracks where obviously Shakur doesn't, because why would he run so much? And Shakur actually must have felt the power, and he's like, nah, I'm not taking this risk. I'm going to outbox this dude. I'm going to use the ring. I'm going to counter him. I'm going to time him, and I'm going to outbox this dude to win. But obviously Shakur doesn't have that crack, because what did De Los Santos do? He just charged him the whole fight. He didn't even care. He wasn't even cutting off the ring. He was just running at him. He's like, fuck it. So that just shows where's the respect for punching power. and I don't know. Maybe it's not there.
De Los Santos should fight Tank too. That's a good fight.
Fuck, man, that's crazy.
That's a good fight. That's a good
That's
fight.
a
At
good
35,
fight.
they're both at 35.
That is a
De
good
Los
fight.
Santos is going to come to
Who?
Tank. Just De Los Santos
De
at
Los
35.
Santos.
He will
Man,
come to.
why would Tank fight De Los Santos, man? What are we talking about?
But
why would he fight him for what?
I mean,
it doesn't do anything
doesn't
for
make the
Tank.
money,
But in reality, we're just saying it's a good fight.
It's a good fight.
I don't see him. I don't see him fighting him at all. I agree with you, Javar, but it's a good fight. Like us in our head, we're like, damn, that'd be a good matchup.
Yeah. But we know that he's not on paper. I mean, even with Shakur got better accolades than Tank on paper. But why is Tank the star? Because he's knocking everybody out, and Shakur can't. That's the difference. He's putting fans in the seats, like you say.
Yeah.
But when you want to say you want to be the best, you fight the best, no matter what it's because his accolades. I want that man next. His accolades is this. I want that man. That's what Crawford did.
And I think that's exactly what Tank is trying to do right now. Loma's the one that said he didn't want the smoke.
We know that.
He the one that said he didn't want.
Because he would have got the boots smoked. I think that's keep at it. Loma don't want that smoke. The boots would have got smoked, man. Lomo didn't even want to speak English when he said it. No.
Tank
is the
Ukrainian tongue
right
came right out, huh?
He didn't want to say nothing in English when they said Tank versus Lomo.
Some Davis, he switched his tongue real quick. It went right back to his home language, boy. He was like, yo, I'm not saying nothing in English right now.
They said you gotta go back to war and all that. You know, all the excuses start dropping. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he's going back to war and shit.
Yeah, go back to war, all that. So we know
come on, bro. Man. Damn.
Now he don't want to fight no. He don't care about boxing. Like, come on, all this shit's coming out. That's what Lomo was saying. You don't want to. What about Teofimo at 140? That's another good fight.
We talked about, we mentioned that one. We mentioned that. I remember we were talking about that one.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
I don't think that he's gonna. I think that he's probably gonna be Ryo next, but he's gonna do the same thing he did with Barrios. He's gonna fight. He's gonna fight him. He's gonna take the belt and then drop it and drop it again. I think he's focused on 135. I think if it ain't Shakur, he's gonna go and knock Loma's head off. And then he's gonna go and touch up Bokachuk or whatever, maybe William Zepeda. Wait a second, doesn't William Zepeda have a belt?
Yeah, I thought that's who had a belt. Zepeda, you sure?
At what, 35?
Remember Tank belt? I don't think Tank got the roll belt, do he? They say
no,
that.
yeah, he does.
Nah.
Yeah, he does. He was elevated. He was elevated
So
after Devin dropped
Tank,
the belt.
Shakur, Loma, and then there's Dennis
Bokachuk. Yeah, so yeah, William Zepeda. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Zepeda's a fight that people wouldn't be mad at. That's a good fight because Zepeda is a machine gun.
He's undefeated.
Zepeda is undefeated.
Is he? Okay. They said Tank's fighting somebody that's undefeated and a champion, I believe they said.
Oh, well, then it's not. Then it can't be Ryo because Ryo lost twice. He lost to De Los Santos and he lost to
It could be Zepeda then. None of those guys beat Tank though. I just can't even see it. Like how? Tank is just a whole. I'm liking Tank a lot more, man. Especially the when he was on Gilly and Wallow, the way he was coming at Frank Martin, yeah, just the way he was saying, like I just related. I was like, I'm like, yo, Tank.
Bro, his press conferences are getting so much better. Like he used to not even really talk that good, and now he's mad funny. You look forward to it, bro. Like he definitely gets it, bro. I wish Boots was like that, bro. If Boots was like that, he'd be a fucking megastar, bro. He'd be a superstar.
Yeah, Boots is funny though. You see the shit he said?
Bro, Boots is not funny, man.
You seen that post conference? Yeah, he's funny.
He's a great fighter, but nah, you talk about that no Diddy or you talk about
that shit. I'd be dying, bro.
Man,
he said
he has subtle moments.
I took it all. He's like, hold up, no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Yeah, that shit was more about Eddie Hearn than it was Boots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but Tank, like I said, like Tank gets like
what he does
really
to opponents.
He gets it. Like he understands. Like he knows what the camera likes to see. and he does it. And then he goes in the ring and he backs it up. Now Boots gets in the ring and he backs up everything he says, everything. Like you can count on that. You can bring that to the bank.
Right.
But outside the ring, he's just so humble and so mellow, and it's like he's chilling. You know what I mean? If he had the mouth that even like we said this yesterday, like that Blair Flair had, like if he had that on him, and you go in the ring and do what you do, what? Yo, Boots would be the fucking man right now, bro. The man.
Yeah, he'd be the mega star right now.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's hard, man.
A lot of fighters. There's some fighters like Boots and Crawford that don't really talk like that, talk too much, but they back.
Even Crawford gets it. Even Crawford gets it.
Yeah, even Crawford talking now. Crawford doing interviews. He's talking on Twitter. He's tagging people now. Boots doesn't do none of that. He don't do none of that.
Boots is about business, man, which I truly respect. But
yeah, he is business.
We were discussing this on our last episode. In this day and age, man, it's not enough, and it sucks because a great talent like that can possibly be shelved if he's not displayed and showcased the right way. So it's, it sucks, but it's just part of the game now, man. And I think, man, I hope the boxing gods start working out for him, man. He deserves some good big fights, man, and I think it'll be whack if the IBF, strips him or he vacates whatever.
They're gonna
and he goes to 54, and then Conor Ben gets that shit. That's fucking corny.
They're gonna strip
Why are they gonna strip him? Because he can't defend it yet.
Because he's not gonna defend. He's not gonna defend against Karen.
Yeah, because why? Why would
do
I
a rematch
fight
with that?
Karen twice? Why would I go and do that?
That's fucking whack. I wouldn't do that shit either.
I'm out. I already shut.
I
fought him for 12 rounds and he didn't win not a single one of them. And then the other promoter won it, so now I'm gonna have to go to his home country and beat the hell out of him. We all know what's gonna happen. He's gonna have terrible numbers, and that's gonna look bad for him because they're gonna look at the numbers that he generates. Is gonna be like, well, nobody fucking watched it, and then it's gonna be even harder for you to get a fight because they're gonna say, oh, you're this huge threat. You're probably gonna beat the brakes off of me, and I'm not gonna be getting paid for it. So I would just leave. I would just go to 54. I would go and fight Charles Conwell. That's what I would do because Charles Conwell gonna bring it to him.
Yeah. We were talking about that one, man.
Conwell not running from nobody. I wish that Brian Norman fight.
He's a powerhouse.
Fuck.
Damn.
Brian Norman is gonna fight.
Brian Norman was a great fight. That would have been the fight of the year because Brian ain't playing.
Yo,
you're not winning.
Brian is so good. He's a good fighter. Brian's so good. Brian's so good.
He's a puncher too.
He is.
I noticed he don't
super under the radar.
Yeah.
I think he is floating under the radar right now. And a lot of people are just not knowing who this kid is. But what he displayed in that last fight when he won that world title and he broke down that tough Mexican like that, who looked pretty invincible until that point. Norman put a stamp on that and let people know, like, yo, I'm here and I'm for real and I'm for real. I'm not just getting by, like I'm taking you out. That was honestly, man. We talked about this on the last episode. I've seen that Mexican dude fight a couple times from Top Rank. They were getting behind. Yeah, they were getting behind him. They were really building up there was a lot of promoting for him. He was looking very promising. And what Norman did to him, I feel like as much as Blair Flair was talking about his short notice, I feel like this was a short notice on a world title fight. I think it was a short notice for Norman. I think it was like a month. So what he did there, I don't know. I became a fan that night. And if him with his style to fight Boots, I think I would have, like Javar just said, I think it would have been probably fight of the year.
Yeah, it would have had to be.
He's a good fighter. He's a good
fighter.
I don't know. I don't see him.
He's tough. He does well on the inside. He times people with good counters. He's slick. He's got a lot. I don't think he has the footwork or maybe the angles that Boots does.
Right.
But I think Norman is very good on the inside.
He's still a live dog. He's dangerous.
Yeah.
It was
punches too.
It was Giovanni Santillan who was 32-0 before
Santillan.
Yeah, before he got to Norman, he was 32-0.
And his KO ratio was big too, right?
Yeah, let me.
So if you go back on that box rec right now, because I know he said he was 32-0. I bet you he had 20-some knockouts. This I'm telling you, this Mexican
this
dude
kid,
was.
If he stopped him like that, that's crazy. That's the one we hit him with the left uppercut.
Dude.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah.
He rolled, hit him with that left uppercut, and that Mexican was just like, whoa.
Yeah,
he was on skates. He was on them skates, kid.
He was that skate away.
he was that skate away singing. He was that skate away singing Spring Love.
Yeah, throwback. Damn. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, that's Brian Norman's a beast, but
yeah,
I'm still gonna vote my man. My man from Philly, though. You know, Philly in the building. I'm going Boots.
Hey, all day. I'm not even second guessing it, but I'm just saying, like what Javar just said. That's fight of the year. Like,
right.
That was a great fumble. That was a fumbled fight at welterweight. That should have been made, man. That fight should have been made, man. Damn, he's only 23 years old too. Norman's mad young. He's mad young, dog.
He's short too. He's not that tall. That's how you punch him like that too. Getting under.
5'8". He's 5'8". He's my height.
Oh, he's 5'8".
5'8".
He's smaller. Of course, Boots is bigger though, so that's why.
Yep. Yeah, Boots is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And now he's fighting Derek Cuevas.
They said Eddie Hearns didn't secure the bag for that fight, but it is what it is. They might come around, but if Boots leaves welterweight, they said that Bozy said that if Boots fights Madrimov, he'll stop Madrimov. I would love to see that shit too. That would be a good fight.
What, Boots fight Madrimov?
He will step to Madrimov.
You think he stops him?
That's what Bozy said. I don't know. Styles make fights, but Boots said if Madrimov was in it, he said we got something to work with that. We got something for that style. He said we'll stop him. If he stops him,
if he fights Madrimov, he stops Madrimov. He stops him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. So too? Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And he stops Lubin and he stops Fundora.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Stops Fundora.
Hell yeah. And it's crazy. We were just talking about Lubin
I don't think he stops Virgil though, or Tim Tszyu. Tough guys, bro.
I think he stops Virgil.
Yeah,
I know. Yo, dude, I feel the same damn way.
Twice, bro. Like, listen, when you got a guy that can punch and you can get him down, you see him get dropped by this guy. Oh my God, man! A guy like Crawford Boots that hurt him, it's over for Virgil.
Yeah.
Rick, go ahead. What you gonna say?
It's just no, because we talked about over and over again, and we're gonna like beat this to the fucking ground. Styles make fights. Right. Virgil is tailor-made to be right in front of you and get hit. He's not somebody that is very elusive. He'll kind of roll with shots and tries to counter, but he's in front of you and he's coming to fight.
Yeah.
So you do that with.
I think he beats the living hell. I think he beats the hell out of Virgil's, but I think that Virgil is so fucking tough.
Yeah, tough. I know. He's Mexican tough.
He's young, bro. He's young. Like, I think he's only 20. I think he's 26. He might be younger than Boots.
He's probably 20. Yeah,
I think he's younger than Boots.
You're right. He's young. He's strong, but that's like what Rick was saying. He's tailor-made to get cracked and stop because you too much pressure.
I think he's tailor-made to get his ass whooped, but I think he's gonna make it. I think he's gonna make it, bro.
Those two guys will knock him out. I promise you, bro.
T-Bud and Boots stop
Virgil Ortiz. I promise.
In my opinion,
we gonna have to. You already know we gonna have to take that little personal back. Money in the bank. No, I'm saying for Javar because if we really don't take that, Virgil will get stopped by those two. Man, listen.
I don't know, man. I think Virgil's. I don't know. I don't think that.
It's all good. I'm here. It's all good. I was just doing something quick. I was just checking something on my phone quick.
But you know what? I have to cut this short anyway. I don't know what you guys are doing, but
Yeah, I'm about to get to. I gotta get to bed too, so I gotta work in the morning, man.
All right.
You know what I'm
Word. Gotta
saying?
clock in.
Yeah, it was nice. We gotta do this again soon.
Yeah,
For
nah,
sure,
for
man.
sure, bro. And it's crazy how y'all not all slow and shit now. The
It
lips is
sucks,
matching the
man.
words, bro.
Word.
Now
Eh,
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it
So I
was.
was slow that whole
what?
time. I hope not. I
Like
hope not.
not slow. The sound didn't match the lips. It looked like one of those Chinese kung fu movies and shit,
Oh
where
man.
it's
Oh
dubbed over
shit.
English and shit. You know what I
Oh
mean?
hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't do
but
that.
Words didn't
now
match.
it's like it's running pretty good. So I don't know if like the internet got boosted or what. But
Might have been.
like I said, we figuring everything out right now. But this is good content though.
Right,
This is real
absolutely.
good content. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But yeah, once again, the Valley Savage, numero uno, Coach Leaf.
Y'all ready?
Like, share, subscribe. We'll see y'all soon. Peace.
We out.
Word. Peace.